this beat is crazy. Jamal, man, 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 this beat is crazy.
Let me know if you fellas can hear me, man. Let me see if I can get this shit back up here. Still lacking up. Can y'all hear me, man? My camera acting up a little bit, but I was definitely not trying to have an avatar up here while I do my stream. Let me try one more time, man. I don't know what's going on with my camera. It's doing the same shit. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let's see what that do. All right. Let's try it again. You motherfucker. That's like the worst shit that could ever happen to me right now. Going on my return. Motherfucker. Anyway, man, I'm not going to fight with this shit. Salute to all the brothers, man. I'm glad y'all could be in the building, man. Good to see you fellas. I may even try to take this shit off of here. Let's set it up so you fellas can see me for sure. All right. Because that ain't worth a fuck. Y'all see me. You see I'm struggling with this shit, man. I don't know what's going on with my camera, man. As soon as I decided to put it on live, man, that shit is just like acting up. And it is not anything to do with YouTube or any of that other shit, but it'll be what it's going to be, man. Oh, there go another camera. That's not my camera. All right, let's try it like this then. Okay. And it's still acting up. Fuck it. It's going to be what it's going to be, fellas. My apologies. You know I don't normally like to rock like this. I like to put my fucking myself up on the screen so you fellas can see it. Unfortunately, tonight, that's not going to be the damn case. I'm going to have to use the avatar. How y'all feeling, man? This shit. It's still lagging up. Before I get started, man, I'd like to give a shout out to the brothers that have donated while I haven't been around. The homie C-Rob with the 10-piece. The homie Working Man with another 10-piece. The homie Mark with a 5-piece. The homie K with a 75-piece. The homie J. Thomas with a 10-piece. My old lady, she donated as well. The brother Sir Tice with a 20-piece. The brother Raheem Owens with a 10-piece. The homie Michael with a 20-piece. And I had another homie, man, that donated $10 to the Bitcoin. Salute to you, my brother. The brother R. Watkins with a $1 piece. Christopher Lewis with a 7-piece. The homie L. Leary with a 20-piece. D. Flynn with a 5-piece. Trey Slaughter with a 25-piece. Spiritual Alpha as well, all the way with a 15 spot. Man, I hate this shit, man. I'm gonna try again. Y'all be patient with me, man. God damn. I want everybody to see me. Fuck. That's not gonna work. Anywho, I'm not gonna fight with it. I'm not gonna waste any more of you brothers' time, man. How y'all doing tonight, man? It's been a minute. As many of you know, that I haven't been doing any pre-recorded content, or I haven't been doing any live streams as of late. And it's a reason for my absence. I don't like to divulge into many of my personal business, but I like to tell you guys that I am from ground zero. I present myself from ground zero. I come from the working class, blue collar brother, the everyday brother. I'm not one of these guys that's going to sit up here and waste your time talking about, fancy cars and getting bitches and fucking hoes and all this other stupid ass shit. That's not in my vocabulary. That's not what I'm about. I had to come to grips with my reality that, our mortality is limited. I often say that I'm not afraid of death because it's the ultimate end game for all of us. As sure as we come here, most certainly we're going to leave here. The last of my lineage from the generation before me, as far as men, is now gone. And I never expected it to affect me as much as it does, but it really do. Now, granted, he was the eldest of my uncles. We were close in our own right as far as productivity. All he ever seen was the goal. He never was the one to show his emotions. He was never the one to actually tell you how he felt about different things. He was all business as usual. He was about his business. It wasn't, any shortcomings. It wasn't any emotional attachments to anything. He was more or less straight and narrow. And so he was one of those people that inspired me to be about my motherfucking business, no matter what it is, as long as it was going to be productive. He was all about lineage, and he is no longer with me. And I never realized how much he meant to me until his last days. And to talk to him and to interact with him, knowing that those would be the last times that I would talk to him, it had me to a point where I reevaluate everything that I do in my life personally. And so here we are. It's for a reason that my camera is not working tonight, and I think that it is divine intervention. It's a reason that I can speak to you brothers, because actually talking from behind an avatar, I can maybe actually reach some of you brothers. It's crazy because his wife actually talked to me about a week ago, and I hadn't been making any goddamn content, as you guys know. She asked me, I hadn't seen no videos. Why you ain't making videos? I said, well, what you know about my damn videos? She was like, Leroy listens to your videos all the time. I never knew that my eldest uncle at 78 years old was still listening to my content on YouTube. She said, yeah, you be going, you something else now. But Leroy always listened to you. He always talked about you. And I never knew that. And so I almost decided to make a live stream based off that. But then at the end of the day, I still wasn't feeling it, man, because I'm gonna tell you something. As a man, bro, when you are raised with your father and your uncles and you're close with them, bro, when you see them leave here and knowing that you are pretty much the last line of defense, you're the last of a lineage, excluding your kids if you have sons. It takes a lot out of you, man. It really does. And so I didn't decide to go live then. And then my first cousin, who was just like my uncle, he came to me yesterday morning. He came to my house, actually. And we talked and we reminisced and we shot the shit. We are of two different cloth. He's one way, I'm another way. But at the end of the day, what I took from at the end of that conversation, he was like, man, yeah, man, we ain't been seeing you on YouTube, man. What's going on? And I said, man, well, I just ain't been feeling up to it, man. I just ain't really been feeling it so much, man. I mean, because I see so many brothers repeating the same cycle, the same shit that I tell brothers not to do. I see so many brothers doing the same shit. He was like, let me stop you right there. I listen to you. Although we cut from different cloth. And I don't agree with everything that you say, cuz your message, what you say on YouTube is necessary. What you tell other brothers is a necessity for black men. And he sent me a $500 cash app. Go figure. He said, promise me that you will make another live stream today. I said, I'm not going to do it today. I'll do it tomorrow. And that is sponsored by my cousin, Chris. Today's live stream is sponsored by cousin Chris. Spiritual Alpha with the 5-piece, man. I appreciate you, my brother. I'm serious, but I am going to the brother Kenneth Haynes with the 20-piece. Salute to you, my brother. Sister China White with the 20-piece. With the 30-piece. My bad. So, my camera acting up, so y'all have to deal with the fucking avatar. It is what it is. But I want to say something. Love the ones that love you. Love your family while they are here. Because as a man, bro, I actually feel kind of alone, man, because the elders that I grew up with, they're no longer here now. The eldest of my uncles, the last of my uncles, which was the oldest, is now gone. And bro, I'm going to tell you something. That shit cut deep. Today is my wife's birthday. In the 25 years we've been together, this is the first time she never really showed me a birthday gift. She normally showed me something that she hint at that she wants, but she really didn't even do that, bro. You understand me? She didn't do it. Because she knows just how deeply this shit has cut me, man. And it makes you reevaluate your own mortality. Are you going to sit up here and waste your time talking to motherfuckers on YouTube that's not going to change anything, not going to do anything? Or are you going to take accountability and do the responsible thing for your life? And it's just like my cousin told me. He said, man, I'm going to tell you something. You just don't know that one motherfucker that you are affecting, that you're changing their lives. Look in the comment sections of some of your content and some of the videos that you make, and you look at some of the people that actually are inspired by what you talk about. He said, cuz you a godsend, man. And I looked at him and I was like, eh. But then I started to think about it, and I went to talk to my old lady, because that's what old ladies are for. She said, baby, I didn't want to tell you that you slacking on your game. You're not putting the message out there that you've been putting out there for the past 2 years on YouTube. But I'm wondering when I want to see my husband. I want to see my old man talking to other men because we need our men. And so here we are, brothers. I am here. And there's a few things that I may say that a lot of people may not like. And I, quite frankly, I don't give a fuck. It's back to business as usual. That's what it's going to be. And that's what it's going to continue to be, here moving forward. I'm back on my game, man. But being inspired by the ones that care about you, the ones that are closest to you, those are the ones who are going to keep you grounded. Those are the people that's going to keep you humble. Because a lot of the times when people get above themselves and they feel like they're better than everybody else, then they lose that element of humility. And death is the great equalizer. It doesn't matter if a motherfucker is in the entertainment industry and you following these people, social media influencers, Instagram influencers, whether they're reality TV stars or whether it's Hollywood. Death is the great equalizer. We're all going to die. The question is, what are you going to do with the rest of the life that you have right now? If you look up and see how many days pass you by, how much time you have left. Ask yourself that, because you don't know how much time you have left. All you know is those days are passing by pretty rapidly. And I want you brothers to understand that just like that Instagram model influencer who was just murdered. We don't know the details about what happened, but I can tell you one damn thing. One part of it has came out that this man was sponsoring this broad. And guess what? Her ass is no longer here. I wonder why. It ain't no brother. It's not a black man that murdered this brother. It was that zaddy. And I wonder how many of those divestment hoes gonna sit up there and talk about that white zaddy that then took that broad out of the game. Huh? You hoes have been awfully quiet. I wonder why. The world is actually collapsing around us. And you motherfuckers are out here doing the crate challenge. It shows exactly where we are as a people, as a collective. And don't get me into that crate challenge shit, because, the whole structure of that building that they're doing is something, very demonic, but I'm not going to go there. What I will say is, while the world is burning and collapsing around you, you motherfuckers are walking up milk crates and you are sharing this shit on social media. I'm yet to see a bunch of Asian people, a bunch of Mexican people, a bunch of white people walking up a goddamn milk crate. Yeah, you may see a couple here and there, but the vast majority is black people. It's because we are always presenting ourselves as clowns. Shout out to my brother Thinking Man's Templar, man. Shout out to TMT. Because he mentioned this shit, and I'm going to talk about this shit today as well, because modern black men's default setting is to be a fucking clown. It's to be a show pony for everyone else. Just like the black female's default setting is to twerk and show her ass and be over-sexualized, black men's default setting is to be a clown, be funny, ha, ha, ha. Everything's got to be funny. When you're nervous, you got to make a joke out of something. For everybody else. Except when someone rubs you the wrong way. then your kill switch kicks in. It's because you're programmed. Many black folks don't. The problem is with a lot of black folks is they don't like to hear the goddamn truth. And telling them the truth is a kill switch. It's a mechanism that makes you, that triggers you to want to kill something because you can't handle your emotions. Your emotions are tied to the upbringing that you have had. You are brought up to be over emotional because you never were introduced to what masculinity really is and what a man really is and how to conduct yourself as a man. You're triggered by every fucking thing, man. You are being used as a kill agent against your own motherfucking people. And as soon as a motherfucker say something about that mama that condition you to behave that way, then that is another kill switch. That is another killing mechanism. You're ready to kill and die for a motherfucker that conditioned you to be less than a man. You are witnessing the extinction of masculinity, the extinction of manhood right before your fucking eyes, but ain't nobody want to say nothing about it. And it's disheartening. It's the reason that I stay away so much of late. Because I witnessed men like my uncle who raised families, who raised their sons, who raised their daughters, raised their families. And yes, they are productive. But I still watch them make some of the same mistakes that everybody else is doing, being influenced by social media, being influenced by this wretched thought culture that has fucking destroyed our community. That's not only it, though. Being completely oblivious to the world around them, not being self-aware to what women are running on them and what other men are running on them. I'm going to tell you something, man. Shout out to Brother Fantastic, man. Look at it, bro. Why are black women serial baby mamas? Why these motherfuckers always are attracted to men that have multiple children by multiple men? 8, 9 babies. Look at all these fucking rappers, man. They are attracted to these motherfuckers for some goddamn reason. I wonder why. I actually weep for the next generation of young black children that's going, you know, they're not going to be able to look at a picture book and see grandmama and granddaddy holding hands there together, or grandmama doing something productive and granddaddy doing productive. No, they're going to look back and see images of their grandparents shaking their motherfucking ass, sagging their pants, with a money phone up to their motherfucking face. Huh? And we can't say anything about that. That's a problem. That's a problem. You can't say anything to critique black people. All of a sudden, you a goddamn hater. The truth is considered hate speech for some reason. Why is that? That's because most of you motherfuckers are dumb. You lack common sense. You lack wisdom, man. You actually fucking hate knowledge and wisdom. You hate anything that's productive. You can't take constructive criticism. You're ready to kill somebody. I've never been so embarrassed by motherfuckers than what I did. I got the gavel. Didn't I see this bitch, Shakara Richardson? Now you can't critique this bitch. Initially, a young lady in high school that was running track doing a thing, man, and she was very humble. But once the spotlight got on her ass, then guess what? She switched it all up. Now she this ratchet ass thought that represent black women. You motherfuckers don't put a camera in the winner's face. You motherfuckers put a camera in a motherfucker that came in last place's face and let her run her fucking mouth. That is the state of the black community. That all you gotta do is seek attention. You get a participation trophy. They don't give a fuck about you winning. There is no spotlight for winners in the black community. It's only for motherfuckers that present themselves as something that relates to you. And this bitch relates to every ratchet ass hood rat in the black community. This hoe can come in last for the rest of her motherfucking life and run her mouth in front of a camera, and you people are going to support her. Y'all gonna think something wrong with everybody else for critiquing this bitch. And if you do, fuck you. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of degeneracy being promoted as what black empowerment is. I'm sick of seeing fucking fruitcakes like Lil Nas X and the rest of these motherfuckers being presented as what black masculinity is. You motherfuckers are being neutered right before your eyes. And you think something wrong with me. You don't expect black men to speak up for themselves. You don't expect black people to speak up for themselves. But I'm going to tell you something, bruh. We are the last line of defense. Triple masterpiece, I saw that. At some point, we're going to have to take it upon ourselves to separate ourselves from degeneracy, or otherwise we are doomed. I see these divestment hoes and all these other stupid ass motherfuckers with these crazy ass talking points talking about how black men, are, dealing with other races of women, but they never talk about their own behavior. They never talk about their own bad attitude that contributes to why black men don't want to deal with you stupid ass hoes. Huh? They've been raised around y'all their whole fucking life. They've never seen any remnants of what femininity is. Anytime you hear that motherfucker talk about after all I done for you, that means she sold some pussy to put food on your table. And I'm going to tell you something. Don't nobody have more children than a bitch that don't need to have no fucking children. And you want to blame it on black men, but at the same time, you got to look at the statistics. You hoes are serial baby mamas. You hoes are having children by the same men. And then you have a problem with polygamy. That's the thing that kills me. You don't mind being a man, being Tyrone Thundersloan's 8 baby mama. You don't have a problem with that. Hot girl summer is over with. You finna start seeing a bunch of bitches popping out babies by another group of these motherfuckers. If you want to look at most of these goddamn rappers out here, some of these brothers ain't even 22 years old and they got 8 baby mamas. You hoes don't care anything about productivity. You actually try to neuter the men that do want to be productive. You label them shit as a square. He's a lame. But how lame is that motherfucker when you're 30 years old and you got 3 children by 3 different men? Now you seeking to get out this motherfucker. You seeking a man out. You seeking this type of man that you consider lame. And the same hoes that talk this shit are the same hoes that say that women mature faster than men. Get the fuck out of here. You hoes don't mind opening up your legs to a motherfucker fresh out of prison without a dime to his name. You hoes will actually take this man's money. You hoes will actually take the money of a man that's paying child support or even your income tax money, and you would give him every dime of it outside of the money that you're going to spend to get your fake ass hair done and your lashes and nails. Some of you hoes take your income tax money or child support money and get your body carved up. But here's a news flash for you stupid ass hoes that like to be, because it's a difference when your body come from mama and not Dr. Miami. You hoes still got to work out. If you hoes don't work out after you get that body carved up, you're going to look like shit within the next 2 years. I'm just going to be the bearer of bad news for you stupid ass hoes. And the reason you hoes do that shit is because you hoes are lazy. You're lazy and incompetent. You're too lazy to work off your body fat and understanding how the human anatomy is built. You go get your body carved up to look like another bitch, and then guess what? After about a year and a half, your body looks like the lunch lady or the school bus driver. You look like shit. This comes from someone that sees this shit in real time. Yeah, that ass look juicy and fat for the first 6 months. And while you're taking all your social media photos, trying to entice some simp to come in and give you some sort of false sense of entitlement or some false sense of value. You motherfuckers are not valuable at all. You are actually worthless as monkey meat. And I'm being honest with you. I've never seen so many women who entire value is attached to, the men that want to fuck them. Yeah, it's easy for a motherfucker that want to get in between your thighs, but a motherfucker ain't going to do shit for you. And you hoes think that is value for yourselves until your ass is washed up and worn out. Now you want to blame all black men. Now I can look and see it, you hoes on these divestment channels talking about how black men ain't shit and how black men ain't providing, how black men ain't protecting, how black men ain't do blah, 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 blah. Shut your stupid ass up. Show me empirical data where white men are marrying you stupid ass hoes in droves. All I can see is empirical data of these white men whooping your motherfucking ass because of your bad attitude and your inability to comprehend or actually analyze and see the world around you. You got to understand that the 80% divorce rate that women initiate is because these women are actually getting paid to do it too. You get incentivized by alimony and child support. So therefore, actually coming from a man of myself that has raised all my children, and I'm still with the mother of my children, and I still look back and look at what's going on in the world around us, and I realize just how bad it is out here for black men. It really don't do you no good to be talk about getting married. Now, if you want to preserve your lineage, then it's all good. But you damn sure better get you a woman that has her father around, or a woman that's on code, that's not influenced by social media, reality TV, and all this other dumb shit. Otherwise, you wasting your motherfucking time. I'm serious about that. Because we live in a system that automatically believes women. A woman can say that a man, sexually was accused of sexual misconduct, and everybody gonna believe this broad. People talk about Deshaun Watson, man, and granted, look, You can't believe all them women. But at the same time, he got to hold himself accountable for putting himself in a position to deal with so many goddamn women. When you in a position of power, when you making all this money, you should always keep your circle to a minimum. You should always deal with men that's going to teach you the fucking game and steer you clear of being influenced by pussy. That nut after you jack your dick and that nut after that worthless bitch that you met at the club is the same fucking thing. Most of these bitches are a waste of your goddamn time, man. They are. Are there virtuous, wholesome, decent women? Very far and few and in between. But when you work so hard to put yourself in a position of power and to win in life, the last thing you need to do is put yourself in a position to lose behind some pussy. You cutting your own fucking dick off. And there's a problem. People talk about what they're building and doing this and I'm doing this. You hear most women talk about this shit. Oh, I'm strong and independent. You hoes ain't building shit. You ain't leaving shit for your motherfucking kids. That tax repairing shit that you're doing is not going to maintain your legacy. Fucking up people's credit, your hair salon, your little fake ass selling goddamn cosmetic products, or even that fucking position that you sucked and fucked your way to in that corporate entity that you work for. It's not leaving shit for your children. You hoes ain't buying no property. You're not buying shit. You're not doing anything. All this shit that you hoes told, your net worth is still $5. And you're leaving your children in more fucked up positions. It's crazy how you talk about how you're strong and independent and you don't need a man, but you hoes still out here fucking and sucking. I hear you hoes talk about how black men ain't shit, and how black men this and that, but you don't talk about the men that you talking about divesting to. The Sperminator. Huh? Chad Wheelers. Mr. HIV, DJ HIV. Amongst everything that has happened in the black community, 65% of black men have worked their way up into the middle class despite their upbringing, despite being deprived of fathers. And the problem is, a lot of these brothers ain't choosing you stupid assholes because they've witnessed your attitude and your behavior firsthand. No, you hoes are too busy thirst trapping on social media. And I'm going to tell you something. And I know a lot of you motherfuckers might not want to hear this tonight, but it's the truth. If men were to be behaving on social media like women behave, it will be considered pedophilia and you motherfuckers would be locked up in jail. If men were to always show their dick prints on social media, they will be locked up and in jail. You hoes show your titties, your ass, you bounce your ass and everything else. And guess what? And no, there is no reprimands. There is it's normal. You got your ass out for the world to see, and nobody says a motherfucking thing. You hoes know that children are on social media. Young black men, young white boys, or whatever the case may be. You hoes show that shit, but it's a double standard. You hoes talk about so much about equality, but guess what? What happens to a woman when she fucks a young man that's in high school? These school teachers that get caught fucking these young boys get a slap on the wrist. Let a professor in college fuck a grown woman. His career is done. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you, fellas? It's not about equality. It's about power. Men have created this fucking planet, the civilization that you live in, and still can't get any kind of recognition. I told my cousin the other day, because she was running her mouth after my uncle's funeral. And I wasn't in the mood to run my mouth because I know how she is. And I know, being the man that I am, I was going to probably have to, be physical with her mouth. But I asked her, I said, men, she was talking about how men this and this and that at my uncle's funeral. Now, what the fuck are you paying respects to a man for if you don't believe, that men are necessary? I said, look, if men aren't vital, if men ain't shit, then how about you walk home? Because men created that car that you drive in. How about leave that cell phone and throw it in that fucking hole? Because men created that cell phone. When you get home, don't go home. Who built that fucking house that you live in, you dumb bitch? Oh, you ain't got to talk to me like that. No, well, I'm just saying, you disrespecting men by saying men ain't shit. And you expect a man not to say that because that's become the norm for you stupid assholes. You think you can talk to men any kind of way, and men ain't supposed to be behaved like some fucking mange dog. Shut your stupid ass up. Baruch, we're not going to talk about the HIV rates because we know who are introducing that HIV rates into the black community, and they've been doing it for quite some time. The STD rates amongst black women. And we was thinking that, because these women are sleeping, sleeping around. No, they're getting HIV because black women are 3 times more likely to identify as gay or a lesbian than any other race of women. Not only that, these hoes are literally sleeping with openly gay men. They are. They're sleeping with gay men. Willingly. Knowing the men are gay. And that's supposed to be and we ain't supposed to talk about that. See, anytime you talk about statistics or empirical data, it's hatred. But then when you talk about the propaganda or the rhetoric they spew, then it's all good. We ain't supposed to say nothing about the dysfunction of black women. We ain't supposed to say nothing about the dysfunction of women as a whole. But I'm going to tell you something. I am the deliverer of truth. Now, my goddamn camera ain't on tonight. I apologize, but I guarantee you one motherfucking thing. When I come back again, that motherfucker going to be on. Because I wish you motherfuckers could see my goddamn face. C. Lewis. I appreciate the $6 super cash app. Bakar Leary, man, I appreciate the 10-piece. Brother Michael with the 20 spot. I appreciate you as well, my brother. The homie K. Haynes with a 20-piece. China again with a 30-piece. Man, salute to you, my sister. Y'all go subscribe to my sister channel. I'm serious, man. I've been away for a minute, and I know, some of my loyal people understand that when life calls, man, you got to answer. But I'm back. I missed out on a lot of the bullshit that's going on, but I'm happy. Some of that shit wasn't for me to see. A lot of y'all talk about, I've been seeing people talking about Dale Curry and what happened with his wife and shit, but I'm going to tell you something. You always got to get all the facts out there, man. I'm going to tell you something. I'm not going to harp on it too much, but I'm going to tell you something. I have a first cousin, actually 2 first cousins that live in that area One of them is very renowned. Everybody knows who he is. He's an ex-athlete. He's doing very well for himself. And up there where they live at, it's known that goddamn it ain't a fucking Becky or Pink Toe that could walk past Dale Curry. Dale Curry has been known to slaughter communities of white bitches. If only for your wife to get taken by a white man. Hey, it is what it is. I'm serious, man. The unfortunate truth is, even behind that, women always think they can do better. They feel like they're entitled to better, only to end up with worse. Many of you brothers that's around this space, you understand where I've talked about from many a times before, where, you know, that heartbreak that you went through or that breakup that you went through with a woman was the best thing that ever happened to you. And you look back and look on the woman that you thought broke your damn heart, ends up with nothing. Whether it was high school or whether it was 5 years ago, in a worse position than they were when they were with you. But actually, it needed to happen to both of you, to humble her and to show you what your value really was in life. Even these old bitches, you know, a lot of them still think they got it. The ones you're talking about, auntie. These hoes that try to live vicariously through young women, try to behave like young women, post-menopausal, 45 years old, trying to dress like a young bitch, wearing fishnet shit and tight shit, trying to hug all that hamburger meat. No, bitch, let it go. Your time is done. You squandered your youth, and now it's time for you to face reality. Salute to my brother Charles Merchant, man. Salute you. I'm glad you could be here, brother Charles. I'm serious. Let it go, bitch. Let the hamburger meat flow. Let that fupa hang. You hoes are lazy. You squander your youth, and now you're 42 years old and you're trying to get your body carved up to look like a 24-year-old. But bitch, it's over for you. You're done. You're finished. And men see it. You're there for a good time, not a long time. I gotta make sure. Y'all give me a second here. Okay. Gotta make sure that was working right there. Yeah. You fucked up and it's over with for you. And it's high time that you realize that your time is up. You should be trying to give information to your nieces and to younger women of what not to do. You hoes can sit around and talk about how you don't need a man and how you strong and independent, but at the same time, you know, when it comes time to change that tire, when it comes time to put a barbecue grill together, you hoes depend on your nephews and all this other shit. Nephews is waking up. They looking at you old hoes as like, bitch, where's your husband? Why you calling me over here every other weekend to fix something for your ass? Yeah, you can say they're going to. Yeah, but that's the thing. You going to take care of mama no matter what. I don't say nothing about, you know, look, mama is mama. But I will say this. Mama had her opportunities as well. You motherfuckers out here busting your ass and trying to provide a better life for your mama when your mama had more time on this earth than you did to make the right decision to put herself in a position to win. Where's your motherfucking daddy? You always talk about what you're going to do for mama. What you going to do for your goddamn daddy? Has any of you motherfuckers had a conversation with your daddy and asked what contributed to the failure of the goddamn relationship? Have any of you motherfuckers really took the time to understand that your mama may have been an utter bitch? Huh? Did your mama raise you on Roman noodles and hot dogs, motherfucker? Don't nobody have more children than a bitch that shouldn't be having children. How many baby daddies do your mama got, motherfucker? Some of y'all may need to take you talk about taking the red pill, but you can't tell nothing about your whore ass mama. Your mama was a whore. You gotta be honest with yourself. Multiple children by multiple men. Your mama like to fucking suck. Yeah, she might present herself as this good old, humble, nice woman right now, but your mama liked to fuck. And she squandered her life fucking and sucking. And you need to face that reality. You like to apply the red pill talking about female nature, but you don't want to apply it to the women in your family. That means you're not red pilled. Female nature is female nature. There are decent women out there in the world, absolutely. Maybe mama had you and your brother by the same man. Maybe he died, or maybe he went to prison, or maybe he just wasn't the right man. Yes, those situations happen. But your mama got 6 children by 7 different men. Your mother was a whore. I hate to break it to you. And until you come to grips with reality, you are going to struggle with every woman that you interact with. Because a lot of you motherfuckers are looking for mama in all these hoes you fucking with. And a lot of you motherfuckers are looking for daddy in these YouTube content creators. A lot of you motherfuckers are neutering yourself. Many of you brothers have no idea or are completely oblivious to what masculinity is, because many of you are indoctrinated with the divine feminine. It's a reason that you haven't accomplished your goals. It's a reason that you're not where you're supposed to be in life. It's a reason that a lot of you motherfuckers actually hate women, because you fail to realize exactly what female nature does to men and how it applies to you moving forward as a man. Yeah. Mama's cooking got you fat and obese. Mama's cooking got you over emotional and hypersexual. Mama's cooking has you undisciplined. Yeah. This is no attack on anybody or any man. I'm just giving you the real. Shout out to Fresh and Shit podcast, because I seen what y'all was going on over there. And I told y'all motherfucker before, man, stop looking for dad on YouTube. I told y'all stop looking for dad on YouTube. Talking about game. I said before and I say it again. Hate me all you want to. Get mad at me all you want to. Quite frankly, I don't give a fuck. When you on YouTube talking about game with women, you are a lame. You are a loser. If you are on a dating app looking for women, you are a fucking loser. If you are controlled by pussy and what women think of you, you are a fucking loser. And that's all I got to say about that. How about teaching men the game of life? Teaching men how to be productive and work with their hands. Be a masculine, traditional man. Not a man that's out here talking about what women want. What women want, it varies from one thing to the next. You can get all the money. That's why I can't get jiggy with this fucking this sipping shit. This high class sipping shit. High value. Your value as a man is not equated to the money that you it's not, it doesn't mean anything about how much you can bring in. Being a man's man, dog, you will make money. You will survive in this world. You got to look into this high value, high class tricking shit. I need to make more money to get this bitch or that kind of bitch. Well, guess what? That bitch ain't for you. Ask yourself, would the bitch be fucking with you as you were working at the Dollar Tree? Would the bitch be fucking with you as you was fucking at the Dollar General, but you had a vision? Because guess what? Having a vision is vital to being a man. Yeah, you may be working at Dollar Tree right now, but guess what? In the next goddamn 10 years, you may have a franchise of Dollar Trees and Dollar Generals. But these hoes ain't gonna fuck with you because they look at you as beneath them. Why would you go back and fuck with the same bitch that would discard you when you had nothing? And this is what a lot of men do. They bust their ass to increase what they perceive as value, only to get played like a sucker in the end. These women get bored very easily, man. So no matter what, how much money you make, it doesn't keep you from being a fucking square or a lame to these hoes. Why you think Puff Daddy old lady was fucking a personal trainer, a billionaire? Why you think some of these celebrities get fucked over by motherfuckers that bras that ain't on their level, fucking with men that ain't even on the broad's level? A lot of these women that raise a lot of men, they actually drain them of their masculinity. Traditional masculinity is almost extinct. You rarely see men that can work on cars or change their own oil or change their own brakes. You got men that don't even know how to check their own oil, man. Power of offense, salute to you, my brother. Antonio Brown, man, salute to y'all brothers, man. I've been over here cooking, man. Y'all have to forgive me. But these be the first motherfuckers that call themselves alpha. But all you lead with is, social media or your gold chains or your 550. To each his own. Drive what you drive, man. But like my father always told me, man, every man should have a truck. My old lady got her AMG and her work car, Nissan Camry. We got the Mustang, her old car. Me, all three of my vehicles, 2 trucks and a goddamn Jeep. Big boy Jeep Wrangler Unlimited. I don't need no motherfucking car. I don't like to sit that low to the ground. It make me feel like I'm dropping it low for some goddamn body. Fuck that. I drive the vehicles that fit me, who I am. Drive what you want. If you're in the city, some me a light car. I got them Mercedes and BMWs and shit. That shit ain't nothing but high maintenance. Once the warranties wear off on them, goddamn, you got to pay out of your pocket for that oil change and that maintenance. There's a bunch of wasted money on a car that's going to take you from fucking sugar to shit just like any other goddamn vehicle. King account. Oh, baby, boy, them boys got them big boy Texas editions out there. For sure. Them Silverados, hey, man. I work with a lot of guys from out there, man, for sure, man. Yeah, Texas is the truck capital. For sure. But, yeah, man. I just wanted to come through, man, and talk to you brothers tonight, man. Today is actually the old lady's birthday. I'm doing something special for her this weekend. She already knows. Along with that, my son that just beat cancer, he fucking got COVID. Go figure. It's almost like my baby boy, I can't get a break. But I still make shit happen, Because like I like to tell brothers all the time, man, I'm somebody in real life. Everything that I talk about is from ground zero. I can't get into the gossip shit and celebrity gossip about what these celebrities and shit got going on, because quite frankly, I don't give a flying fuck what they got going on. Many of you brothers, many of you sisters are just everyday people that's trying to make something happen. Sure, we make mistakes. That's what we do. We're human. But I want men to understand that they have an intuition as well. And it's called your gut. When you got a gut feeling that something fucked up going on, man, I'm going to tell you something. Trust it. Always trust your fucking gut. It never forsakes you. I sit up and, hey, if you think I'm bullshitting, why some of these goddamn these murder mysteries, crime mysteries, some of y'all don't have cable TV, but you got probably Prime TV or something, man. Look at Deadly Women and what was the other one I was watching? What was the name of it? Fatal Vows. Shit. There's a few of them. Out of these motherfucking women be killing these men for insurance money and shit. A lot of them white too, but you got a lot of them black. But the thing I noticed about all the black motherfuckers that killed their old man, them hoes couldn't stay out the streets. All in the club. And then at the end of the day, they had to kill their man. They killed their man for a motherfucker, for Tyrone Thunderstorm. That don't give them shit, but some hard dick. And along with that hard dick, now your ass got 50 years in prison, bitch. This is the reality. This is the reality that faces a lot of these broads out here. And a lot of reality that faces a lot of simps out here. Tyrone gets the head. Henry gets the fucking headaches. Cortez, Fatal Attraction. Yep, that's another one. Watch the motherfucker, man. I'm serious, man. So anyway, I'm going to leave it up to the chat. Y'all motherfuckers let me know, because I'm back. I don't know if I'm going to do some pre-recorded shit tomorrow, or I may come back with another live stream, because I have a laundry list of shit that I actually want to dissect. Power of Offense, man, I appreciate the 10 spot. The brother Bakari, salute you, my brother, with the 10 piece. Brother Reggie, as always, man, much love, man. I got to read your message on IG as well, man, with the 50 spot. Salute to you, my brother. Sir Tice. Absolutely, man. Goddamn. Hey, Sir Tice, man, if you're available, man, you can email me, bro. Moderators, put the email in the chat, man. Sir Tice, reach out, man. I like to do something with you, man, while I'm available. It's at gm_biz@yahoo.com. That's gm_biz@yahoo.com. Kenneth Haynes with the 10 spot. D. Flim, man, appreciate you, my brother. C. Lewis, man, with the 5 spot, man. I appreciate y'all, brothers, man. You know, I like to talk about reality. The everyday struggle that we all face, man. And I often talked about how theatricality and deception is a powerful agent. People thought I was bullshit. People actually thought I was bullshit, but now you're starting to see it more than ever. Just like that live stream I did over a year ago saying that winter is coming. For you long-time subscribers, you remember I did the live stream talking about winter is coming, a 3-hour live stream. But all of a sudden, you know, I don't look for no accolades or credit for it, but at the end of the day, it's the fucking truth. Winter is coming. And y'all guys ain't even witnessed what's really going on with the world. But you will. You shall and you will. So anyway, I tell you what, I'll be back tomorrow. Fuck it. You brothers have shown so much goddamn love tonight. Jay Thomas with the 20 spot. I appreciate you, my brother. Hashtag men first. And tomorrow I will be able to cam up. My camera fucking up tonight and you brothers showing love like this. You can only imagine what's going to happen when I'm able to drop that fucking gavel. I will be back. So I'm going to do a little something different since I wasn't able to talk to you brothers tonight with the camera on. I'm going to play outros. I'm going to play the music, and I will be talking to you brothers through the chat. Any questions you got, anything y'all want to talk about, I like to mingle with y'all brothers. We'll listen to the music and talk a little shit for a few minutes. Anton Brown, man, appreciate you, my brother, as always, man. Anton is the moderator over the Facebook group. Y'all go check out the Facebook group. Y'all will see me. And if you motherfuckers that was over there before that try to dox me about who I am in real life, bitch, there's nothing you can do. I actually got a promotion on my job because you stinking assholes. So thank you. Salute to my brother Anton, who holds it down over there, brother Abdullah as well. Shout out to the Wrench Gang, Wrench Mob. We do big things around this bitch, man. We show love. I love y'all brothers, man. I really do have a profound respect for you brothers that have held it down even in my absence. But guess what? I'm back, motherfucker. I am back. So, again, theatricality and deception are powerful agents to the uninitiated. But we are the initiated. We are men first. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Pando kill the beat. Pindo, kill the beat.